Welcome, 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 everyone. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. What a day for precious metals. You've got to admit, it's been an absolute flyer. Obviously, for those that have been keeping up with the community posts I've been posting regularly throughout the day, we had, I'll just put the camera on there. Just give me 1 minute there. Let's start the camera going. Yeah, so we had the silver, then we had platinum. Platinum, what a flipping day for platinum. I'm really impressed with that, guys. And if Jody Rhodes is around, you put a nice little comment there. You made a bit of money. I'm super happy about that. Silver Ripples, man, how you doing? We got lost for words here. Fantastic, Mr. Popzilla. We've got Pot of Jam. How you doing, Pot of Jam? Hey guys, so we've got a few in that are currently listening. Guys, thanks very much. I got my first donation for the channel as well, so I've created a little Hall of Fame in the description, obviously, so you can check that. So just to recognize those that want to contribute to the channel, I've put the PayPal information there, and of course I've put a 1 to 5 rating. So for those that want to consider donating, obviously based on the information I give you guys every 2 days, feel free. I really appreciate it. I'll put you guys in that list as well, so it will continue to grow for those that are interested in contributing. Right, so guys, what a really awesome day. I'm always super excited whenever I'm at work in regards to checking the out. We got Pot of Jam there saying hey, and then he also said silver has nearly broken what I paid for my silver, including premium shipping and all on average. I paid around £16 an ounce. Good man. I know for me it's weird. It's weird, guys, seeing the price of silver when I'm actually on the bullion website and seeing how much the melt value is. So for me, I'm like, wow, I'm actually shocked to actually see it sitting in that comfortable zone, seeing it higher, which is great. I just love it. So it's no longer opening that page up, and then when you're looking and you're seeing, $14 silver and stuff like that, it's like this constant. As much as it's great for buying, it's always nice when it pays off, when your investment really pays off. And I know there's a lot of people out there that say, no, they want lower prices. Guys, it's nice to know when you're putting in money that the value is going up and you're seeing the benefit of it. And for those, you might want to cash in. Some might want to upgrade like I did. Recently, I sold some silver and I bought some gold. So, for those that want to consider it, it's up to you. Even platinum's an awesome buy at the minute, which is fantastic, which we're going to be taking a look at. Potter Jam says, very, very happy. Good man. Hello, Governor. Hey, Popzilla. How you doing? Silver Ripples. Hey, Silver Limey. And then, of course, we've got lots of words. Says, told you. Silver Ripples PMs are doing things. Good to see you. Absolutely, man. Fantastic, isn't it? Twisted R Racing. Good to see you, man. It says, hi, everybody. Hey, you current? Clocking in, everybody. I love it. Potter Jam says, looking to make £200 of my investment of silver so far, and more like 400 to 450 counting gauze. And I'm only on 15. Man, I tell you what, I don't bother with entering gauze anymore. I'm too busy with my own stuff. But for those that are doing it, it's good fun. I'm probably going to do a giveaway for those that want to consider donating. I'm probably going to do a giveaway. We'll probably put some stuff in the pot. So, if you guys want to consider donating, it's going to be towards the channel, and then I'll consider putting in a giveaway. So, check out the details in the description if you guys want to check it out. Please, if it's your first time that you've been to the channel, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and obviously hit the notification bell. Click the notification bell to be kept informed of any further updates. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going to do one more weekly shout outs on probably this Sunday, and then I'm going to call it a day with regards to the shout outs. It's been sort of mixed. It's interesting that the response from my regular guys have been fantastic. It's always good. There's a lot of them are like, wow, geez, I haven't subscribed to that channel, so that's great. I've done quite a lot of shout outs to other channels, but of course they don't. They haven't been putting in their comments or obviously watching my videos. So that's pretty much where it's going to end this Sunday. But I think it's been a long slog in regards to the shout outs. It's been going for quite some time. So all things must come to an end. So what I'll do is I'll probably go through my my watches in regards to viewers and just cycle through their channels. I think that's probably what we're going to do. Yo, RPM Limited, my man, how you doing? It's good to see you, buddy. If you check the description, you'll see something special there. Definitely check that out. And again, thanks very much for that. I hunted down your channel. I put a little comment in there just to say thanks very much. I really appreciate it, man. It's great. I was just saying there, I'm probably going to do a giveaway for those that are looking at donating. Details are in the description. But the information, obviously, it'll be the giveaway will probably be for donators only. So consider putting in something. It'll be awesome. Pot of Jam says, let's have a look. What do we got? In fact, I'm probably looking to make £500. Jeez. I'm at work right now. I always get excited when I see big jumps. I know for me, it's like the heart's pounding. I'm just like, oh man, I've got to let everyone know, you know, just in case those that have actually missed it. Let's have a look. RPM says, hey there, everyone. How's life's SL79? It's not bad. Thank you. Life is always good when the charts are looking good. Let's have a look. Aussie Alchemist says, Pot of Jam, be careful. Make sure you read all the drop-down descriptions on rules and regulations. Excuse me. Aussie Alchemist, good day, Mr. Pop and RPM. Pot of Jam says, OZ. Why die? Oh, okay, I'm not really sure what he's on about, but shall we get into the charts, guys? That's why we're all here, so let's check it out. Right, silver. Look at silver, guys, and this is the mind blower as far as I'm looking at. This is on the daily, right? This is where we came from, guys. This is when it all started, and we never saw 390 ever again. It's about the 15th of November. We hit that 393 mark, and you know, I remember that time I was like, is silver ever going to start to move up? And what happened? We had a massive jump. It's like we hit a double bottom. You know, if you have a look, maybe that we created a double bottom, and then of course we went straight up from there. And then of course, what did we do? We ended up at 1450. You know, geez, so well, back then it was a big move. It was like, wow, you know, silver's at 1450. You know, where to from here, kind of thing. And then we sort of dropped off a bit, and then we went back up again, and then we started just consolidating, building up that spring, starting to, like, you know, wind up as we're constantly consolidating sideways, which is what I'm talking about here. And that was pretty much from December all the way through to January, really. Well, with the exception of just, it was a Boxing Day, just before the end of December. And then we had this good amount of buying pushing us right up. I mean, it was fantastic to see. And then where did we end up? We ended up $15.83, guys, $15.83. And I was like, wow, okay, we're definitely moving up. And then of course we had that dip, and then what I was starting to notice was we were hitting those higher highs, which is a good indication of a bullish market. So we had our first high over here, okay, then we fell back, and then we had our second high, which was even higher, and then we fell back slightly, and then we had our third high, which was over here. But then we hit a slump. That was back in beginning, was that end of February, early March. We had a bit of a sell-off. However, we found our support level, which is this line I've created all the way down here many months ago. And that was our support line. We never touched it pretty much since then. Since what was that, 8th of March? We were then in this sort of grayish, sort of sluggish zone of all these of all the moving averages, and we were just below the 20, just consistently all the way until we hit the 28th of May. And then that's where the magic started to happen, guys. That's when everyone started to wake up and go, you know what? I think this is time. This is time for silver to start showing its true strength. And then we started to work our way through the moving averages. As you can see here, we started to push up, and then we're a little bit down, and then of course we pushed up, and then we broke through, and which was phenomenal. We ended up at 1550, man, and I was like, yeah, you know, silver's back up over $15. Then we had more consolidation again, and then the massive explosion. We broke through resistance here, multiple resistance levels, and that was back in July. I remember doing that video. It was such a cool video, just seeing those multiple levels that we broke through, because we even had a moving average resistances, and then of course we had our resistance levels here as well, and we just broke on through. I mean, it was sensational, and we went up as high as 1650, and it was like, man, it was magic. Then more consolidating from then, and we were just building up. And then of course we had another breakout through this level here. We broke down first, and then pow, straight up, and that was on the 7th of August. And then again, what do we have? We have more consolidation. However, we had a massive day of sell-off, which is essentially what I expected. Once we'd reached that $19 level, guys. I was expecting a pullback, really quite a heavy one, and that didn't happen. And my thoughts in regards to why that didn't happen was because new buyers came into the market straight away. The moment we broke that $19 level, guys, to me it didn't seem like it was the same money, because normally when you have the same money going up, then you have a drop back, and that is basically the same money taking profits. We did have a bit of a sell-off, but it was such a small amount that basically it got more buyers back into the market, and that created that whole parabolic move, which we're gonna check out shortly. So pretty much, what was that, 23rd of August, somewhere around there, pow, we just went straight up. And again, we broke resistance levels. We're well above that 20-day moving average. That's this yellow line here. For those that can't see it, you guys can see it there. It goes all the way up. That's our support level, which is great. So when we're creating a nice bullish trend, we're going up. We don't want to be down below that level. We want to be way up above it. And that's exactly what we did. It was brilliant. And then, of course, 28th of August, we had a bit of a bad day. It sort of went up and then it went all the way back down, and we lost quite a bit. It was like 60 cents or something like that. But we came back up, sat in the middle. When you're in the middle, guys, whenever you see these red wicks, it's great to finish it off right in the middle, because then that means the market's indecisive, which means that there could either be the bullish move, or it could obviously be the bearish move. And in this case, we had a bullish move, and that's exactly what we did here. And then I put the trend line in place. Just going to move in here. There we go. So that was the trend line I put in place, and wow, it just stuck to it. Bang, bam, bam. And then we had the big parabolic move again here yesterday. Massive buying potential, straight through resistance, smashed straight through resistance, 1926. Then immediately old resistance becomes new support, like I've always said, and then we just built up over that. And today is no exception. We did exceptionally well. We opened at 1923, and we're currently trading at 1944. So we're looking pretty good. We're about 20 cents up on the day, guys. It looks great. We're still in this descending channel. You know what's the most interesting part about this? This was my road to $20. When I started this road to $20, guys, was back on the 19th of July. And look where we've come. I mean, it's just fantastic. Just going to bring this down so you can see. That's where I expected us to hit $20, basically, if we'd kept to that trend line. And again, Jenny, when I give stuff like this, I work on fact. I don't just go, yeah, gold's going to hit $20 by November. Based on what? So what did I do? So in this line here, I built it on support. I said we will hit $20 an ounce if we maintain the support level. However, what did we do? Back over here, what day was that? That's 23rd of August, bam, we started to move up, and then we created a new support level, which is exactly what this line was that I put in place. Sorry, guys, I'm going to check the chat shortly. So just in case you're wondering why I'm not replying yet. And then, of course, we next minute, we were sitting in this wedge. That's what that wedge pattern there is, because we created a new support line coming up this way and putting pressure on that resistance line, which is sitting here, as you can see on the chart where I'm putting the little finger. Now, straight away, you've created enough pressure there. All of a sudden, the buyers are coming in. And this is what I said to you guys. To me, it definitely looks like new money's come in, and it's pushed us even higher. Because what tends to happen is you tend to get buyers coming in going, when it hits a certain level, we're going to buy in. That's our bullish signal. That's exactly what happened yesterday. New buyers came into the market. Then all of a sudden, that concentration in that wedge, there was just too much, let's say, of that winding spring, too much buying action going through that it couldn't be sustained by the resistance level, and we broke right through. So that's exactly what we did here. And where does that put us in regards to the road to $20? Well, it puts us in a phenomenal level, because look at where we are. We're 50 cents away from hitting $20, guys. And I can tell you something. The market wants to see silver at $20, because if it didn't want to see it, then we wouldn't be where we are right now. I mean, we hit a high there of 1958 on the day, and that's because of the market. The market wants to see a higher price for silver, and it is coming. So, guys, be prepared. And I always say, buy the dips if you can. That's where you're going to make your money, buying the dips. Anyway, let's get back to the comments. Right. Okay. Pot of jam. Paranoid Flux is Aussie. He's obviously asking that. Silver Junkie 1350. This guy's a legend. Initially, when we started, when we started that journey, when I was just talking about, Silver Junkie was saying, he'd love to buy back in at 13.50, which seemed, when we were at 3.90, it definitely seemed, possible. And then we just started to work, and we started to edge higher and higher and higher. And then, of course, where are we now? We're, who would have thought it? That we would have been $6 over what Silver Junkie would have loved to have bought. And this is what I've always said: try and be flexible when you're looking at buying. Don't not buy, but know when to buy. That is the clever move. That is the smart money. Because everybody wants to get in. Everybody wants to get in. It's the same thing with me and Bitcoin. I want to get into Bitcoin, but I'm not going to pay high prices for it. I'm waiting for the pullback, and then I'll decide when to buy in. I'm very tempted to buy into Bitcoin lately because you can see the market trends changing. However, still in the back of my head here, I'm still thinking, be cautious. This could be a bear trap, which means the price could fall. And I'd love to get in when the price falls. Always buy low, sell high. That's the way my motto is. Aussie Alchemist says, what do I mean? That's a lot of giveaways. Make sure you are eligible to enter. Could be wasting your time on some. Well, I suppose eligible means that the entry could only be for could only be for US entries. Coin Collector, man, how you doing? We're up to 15 here. That's fantastic. That's what I want to see. I want to see over 20 if we can. Hopefully we can coax some people in. Guys, come on, come and join us. Let's have a chat. Let's talk about precious metals. I'm sure there's people in the background. They're all listening to this. Aussie, yeah, for sure. The Gigagore has been a pretty painful to sort out. Hasn't been shopped yet either. Oh, shipped, you mean? Palladium. Wow, okay. Well, hopefully they better get on that. How long's it been, Palladium? RPM Limited says I'm 60 seconds behind being live in. Okay. Oh, that's odd. Conglay says pot of jam, and then we've got Silver Ripple says $14 silver. Those were the good old days. Well, there's a song that goes, those were the days, my friend. I wish it'd never end. Sadly, that's one bygone era. Good evening, Coinsters. There you go, Graham Diamond. How you doing? It's good to see you, Graham. Kong says, going to an auction tomorrow, hoping to get some antique silver. There you go. Con collectors into his antique silver. Aussie Alchemist says, Ripples 1390 was better. Potter Jam says, good luck there, Coin Collector. He says, thanks. I hope there aren't too many other bidders. Yep, there you go. You want to try and get the stuff at the right price. Coin Collector, are you going to buy high, my friend? Like I've always said, you always want to buy low, so you want to make sure you get your see if you can buy that stuff at melt or even less. Silver Ripples, yep, I caught some at 14.20. Who knew the uncertainty would show up? There you go. Looks like my comments are actually working today, guys. Yesterday I was a nightmare because the program stopped, and then I had to read off the comments on my phone. It was absolutely shocking. I bought more silver coins today. That is Thomas Robinson. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Good to see you, Coin Collector. It's like a real life storage wars. Coin Collector says, unfortunately, nowhere near as cool as that. There you go, Coin Collector. I would love to take part in that. Silver Ripples. Potter Jam says, what is a resistance level? What decides them? What decides them is the market, because you've got prior levels. What happens is you get overbought, right? So when you get overbought, that is generally a selling signal. But also your previous levels create a level of resistance. So if you have a look at this chart, okay, there's our resistance level. We broke through that. The reason why we call it resistance is because we've attempted to get higher, but we haven't. We've gone back down, and then we've been trading down here. So what you do is, with your resistance level, in order to work it out to be more effectively, you take your highs to your highs, and that creates a resistance level. So obviously you're interlinking. That's the resistance. So that's your ascending resistance line. The reason why I'm saying ascending is because the other resistance line was higher than the other one, which tends to be a good sign. What you want to see is higher highs and higher and higher lows, and then of course you get that ascending wedge pattern, which is exactly what we have here. This is the support line. That's this line here. The reason why it's called support. Why is it called support? because every time it's touched it, it's bounced off. It creates support. It means there's buying momentum. Whenever it hits that level, there's buyers in the market. That's why if you have a look at it, we've touched, gone up, touched, gone up, and so on. So we've nearly touched there, and we've gone back up again, and we ended up in the middle. Then we've touched here, touched there. So that is your support line. So you've got constant support. It's like well, I suppose it's like a plank of wood. There's your support. So you can tap it, you can bounce off it, no problem. When you fall through it, that's when obviously it's no longer support, and then it becomes resistance. The reason is obviously when you break through and you're trying to get through, you have this. This is what they call resistance. You're trying to get through. You need enough momentum to try and break it to get through. That's why we have the expression break out. We're breaking out of that resistance level. So this is a typical breakout scenario. We've gone straight up, right through. Old resistance then becomes new support. So where this candle is here, this will now act as a support level. I hope that is super clear, Potter Jam. Hey Graham, how's Grumpy Dave? Has Grumpy Dave got anything new coming out? Aussie Alchemist says, woohoo, $30 AUD. Guys, I tell you what, I'm dying to get my hands on some platinum right now. I can't get it here. Kind of sucks. Maybe someone will do some trading. RP Limited says you may not get another chance at £7,500. What's £7,500, RPM? Who's JPM Morgan is smiling. I'm sure they are. So we got Potter Jam says not Yankees' fault in the Gigagore. He's making an exception to post to the UK, which I really appreciate. But the weight is killing me. No. What are you telling me that they only post to the US? Now, in this day and age, guys, we've got subscribers from all over the world, right? Plain and simple. And you don't want to exclude anybody. I've never excluded anybody. I've always shipped worldwide. I've even shipped to flipping Malaysia. So you know, for me, it's disappointing that that they would want to say, "Oh, it's only for US giveaways." Man, I tell you what, I've even sent. I've sent a majority of my stuff has always been overseas. Whenever I've done giveaways, I've sent it overseas and I've paid the shipping, and I've never thought twice about, oh no, it's expensive. I've never felt bad about sending stuff overseas before. Nobody should ever feel that bad. Sorry, Potter Jam, that's totally uncool. Jody Rhodes, bullion by post. Needed 48 hours to find my silver. Needed 48 hours. Huh? Well, I hope they found it, Jody. Oh, thanks so much. Really clears that up for me. Super. Hope you don't mind the demonstration there with the fingers and the support level. I'm like ding 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 ding. Yeah, trampoline. Yeah, exactly. So when you got your support, it's a trampoline would probably be a perfect one. So you can't get through this, and it's bouncing off it. So that's exactly what happens. Is when it touches, the buyers come in and it bounces up. Aussie Alchemist says, "Did you forget? Hit the like button if you haven't already, guys. I always appreciate likes. You know it." Thanks, Ozzy. New Perth Mints, Platinum Year of the Mouse. New release. Yeah, that's what Platinum's going to be. I bet you Platinum in coins now is going to take off. Hopefully they'll try and make a plan in regards to the premiums. Just put a video with 5 Blackbeard silver 1 ounce coins, sir. Grumpy Dave knows a bargain when to buy. I'm sure they're fantastic, Graham. I haven't thought about buying them yet. I'm busy. I'm fixated on buying graded, and I've got some more coins that are going to be graded, and I've got some more videos I've got to do as well. So, guys, I will post my videos soon. I've got an awesome one coming up. It's not coin related. I've mentioned this before. I got my World War II zipper lighter. They're the steel ones, so they're not traditionally made with steel. So I've done a video on that. I'm probably going to upload that either today or tomorrow, so for you guys to have a look at. And I've got a replica one, so you can see the comparison between the two. And the interesting part about that World War II zipper light was carried by a soldier during World War II, because they were only issued to the troops, particularly to the US troops. So it's a really special piece. And of course, I'm selling it too. So you never know. Someone might see it and go, you know what? How much are you selling it for? I've got like 6 people watching it on eBay currently at the minute, so it really is a special piece. But I'll show you the video first, and then you know if you guys are interested. But it's a really nice example. It's so pointless being in this community in the UK. Late nights, expensive shipping. Yep, I hear you, Potty Jam. I suppose it's different. You know, I've sort of moved on from entering goals and stuff like that. It's for me, it's just too late. And you know, especially when you got your own channel, you're putting up your own content. It does take a while. RPM Limit says it's $9,100 SL. So, like, I'm confused here. What is 9,100? Can you tell me what that is? Somebody. 9,100. Please tell me what 9,100 is. Silver Ripples. Yep, should include everywhere. Aussie Alchemist. He says that's why I always check those descriptions. There you go. The shipping for the Gigago cost $60. I'm not sure if I'm getting that colorized slab 2012 Lunar Dragon coin now. $60 sounds really expensive. Potty Jam, I've never come across shipping at $60, man. I mean, look, I don't know what, I mean, I don't know what you're getting, so maybe it's the weight, but you need to check that out, buddy. That sounds really expensive. Aussie Alchemist, and contact channel prior to clarify. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. $60 is, I mean, that's massive, man. I mean, I had those two slab coins that I got from NGC that they sent back to me. It cost them $16 for shipping, and I mean, it came in priority global shipping box that was probably like this. They even put it in a box for two slabs. I'm kidding you. The box was probably about that big, and the slabs each were probably, I mean, you guys saw the slabs. They're about that big out on the sides, and probably not the 2 ounces of weight. So $60 sounds really steep. But yeah, I don't know what the weight is. Health Babe, she said she's listening. She's listening. Health Babe is listening. Hey, Health Babe, it's good to hear. Well, it's good to see you. Or it's good to see your name. Sorry. So Potty Jam says, Aussie, yeah, I don't blame them at all. It's probably my fault, but it's still a shame. What do you mean your fault? Potty Jam, stop blaming yourself here. Like, I mean, what is going on here? Maybe you can clarify. Why is it your fault? Butchie Hardy says platinum looks good. Grabbed a few 6 ounces. Good man. 6 ounces. Did you buy them before the dip, Butchie Harding? Did you buy them before the dip? Please tell me you did. Silver Ripples. Is the rise in gold and silver pulling platinum prices higher, or is platinum earning a higher price on this town? Silver Ripple. So Silver Ripples. My feeling is, guys, gold hasn't moved, right, and everything else has been going up. Silver went up, platinum went up, and I asked this question in the last live stream. I was like, guys, who thinks that the gold money is going into platinum? And of course, I'd say 60%, 65% said no, and 35% said yes. My feeling is that it still is that gold money went into platinum because of the price, guys. You can get more platinum for your buck than you can get gold, and I think people can see that, and that's the reason why it spiked up so much. And I mean, it's going to be a matter of time before we break. We're $17 away from platinum breaking that 1,000. So personally, it's gone up rapidly. Yeah, I think anyone's made $100 on an ounce, like literally like that. Remember, we were looking at it. We were at 860, 840. If anyone had bought while we were 840, 860, guys, you're seriously in the money. So don't forget about that. And personally, I'm pretty sure that gold money's gone into that because gold hasn't done much in the last couple of days, and silver's been gaining on it. You saw my post. Gold to silver ratio 79.3. Excuse me, or 0.7, one of the two. But clearly there's something going on there. Donald in New Mexico. Donald, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Potter Jam says Bitcoin. Then we've got Dutch Creek Cabin says, hey, Limey, my brother. Dutch, how you doing? I hope you're doing well there. Are you from Netherlands? Just asking, obviously, but Dutch, you know, it sort of makes sense. But I'm just asking, you could be Dutch Creek Cabin, but you could be living in the United States. It's good to have you here. Please hit the subscribe button. If you guys are not familiar with the channel, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Butchie says, I would think it's just undervalued. Whatever pushed AU higher, it's pulling the rest. It sadly it's not, Butchie. I know everyone. The generic way. I mean, if you've looked at the charts recently, and I think you're fairly new to the channel, Butchie, or you might have been listening. We've always been tracking it, and traditionally, gold has always led the market until silver has been rallying pretty much from what, $15. Silver's been doing one over gold like pretty much consistently. I'm not saying every day. I mean, look at today. We've got silver's up 1.12%, and gold, where's gold? Up, gold is up 0.37. So again, silver's almost done 3 times the volume. I wouldn't say volume, but it's done a number 3 times worth percentage-wise to gold. And even platinum. Platinum today, guys, is up almost 3%, 2.9%. So where's gold? So traditionally, yes, in the older ways the markets were working, I would have said yes, you were probably correct, but that doesn't seem to be the case now. And I don't know, because gold is becoming a little too expensive. Again, I've always said that it's building up for something, and that build up is still there. We're going to take a look at the gold chart in a sec anyway. In fact, let's just get that on. We've just looked at silver, so let's get this up. Let's go and take a look. Yeah, so there's the gold chart. We pretty much, we haven't seen any major spikes yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still looking great. We're above our 20-day moving average that we can see here. That's this yellow line. That's where we want to be. We want to be over that line. But when you do the comparisons, guys, between silver and gold, silver's just got so much more space between its the upgoing candles and the support. If you look at the trend of gold, gold's constantly tapping that support line in various, or it's very, very close to it. But anyway, that's my opinion there, Butchie, on your question there. RPM Limited says, don't know if you missed this comment. Wait, I'm top of the donate list. I miss first like and comment, but I make it here. I hope the donation helps. RPM, really, I really appreciate it, buddy. I mean, I was really surprised. Thank you. And I'm trying to track you down. I put a comment on one of your videos there. I don't know if you saw it. So again, a special thanks from me and for the channel. You're a legend, buddy. And I've started a Hall of Fame thing. So whenever donations come in, I'll be putting them in. And for every additional donation everyone puts in, I'll put a little star next to it. We will be doing a giveaway for those that are going to donate to the channel. Just because I can't monetize, I don't monetize anyway. So that's my thoughts there. Potter Jam says it's 7 ounces of silver. Hey man, how you doing? Yankee says, love these chart analysis, my friend. No one does it like you. Yeah, thanks, Yankee. It's great to get good feedback like that. Thank you very much. Yankee says, and you're doing this at such a great time too. Well, I don't know. I think it's sort of mixed. But this is the time I have available. But Yankee, always a pleasure, man. Thank you very much. RPM Limited says, I was saying, I don't think you will pick up Bitcoin for 9,100 US dollars again. Sorry for my sloppy messages. My hands are full. No problem. RPM Limited. Look, again, we're going to take a look at the charts. I'm looking at it here. We're definitely above our moving averages currently. Only just. I'm going to say we might see a claw back. If we do, it's probably going to be the 9.7, 9.8 mark. If we are, but again, I'm just watching the momentum currently for Bitcoin. So I'll definitely keep an eye on that. Let's have a look. Potter Jam says, well, it was 8 ounces, but apparently it's illegal to send legal tender from the US to UK. Well, that's what Yankee was told by his postal service. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, it was a Yankee many months ago had said you couldn't send clad coins to Ireland anymore. Apparently you can only send silver, which is interesting. It's almost like they put the postal guys that open the envelopes and they keep you for those that, I'm not saying it happens. They'll be like, you know what, guys, what do you think we should do about I need to beef up my pension, or I need to beef up my Christmas allowances. What should we do? Well, first of all, we should probably get rid of the clad. I think we need to get clad. I think clad's not worth anything. So we'll cross-clad off the list and we'll say, you can only send silver and gold. I don't know what planet they were on when they thought that one. Potter Jam says, emailed you, bro. There you go. Potter Jam, Yankee is all over it. Let's have a look. Yeah, Yankee, I'm not being rude. Just saying what's happening. Yankee Stanton says, looks like my prediction of $20 by year end is a bit lame. You know what was interesting? I think I was watching Silver Dragons' video, and I think he'd said something like that as well. I mean, I didn't say it was lame, but he said something. Oh man, it'll only hit $20 in like 2 years, and I was like, come on, man, don't you watch the charts? You gotta get involved and check this stuff out because there's a good chance, it will. And then you'd be going back and saying, wow, okay, yeah, it looks like silver actually did hit $20. Silver Ripples, he says hi there to Yankee. Health Babe, they're all saying hi. Kellen L, how you doing, Kellen? Good to see you, my friend. It's good to have you here. Yankee Stacking, saying hi. We got Silver Ripples, we've got Kellen, we've got Aussie Alchemist, Dutch Cabin. I'm in Arkansas, mate. The creek by my property is Dutch Creek. Well, that explains it. You tricked me, to be fair. I know. Yeah, I saw Dutch Creek Cabin, and I was like, well, Dutch. He must be from Netherlands. So, well, I took a guess. Unfortunately, it was wrong. Yankee Stank says, first it was gold leading the way a month ago, then silver confirmed the breakout. Now silver is leading the way. Huge. Did you see the platinum breakout, man? The platinum breakout is enormous. Platinum's amazing metal. Again, started tracking that from about 840, maybe 780 or something like that. We started to track platinum. Platinum would have been a great buy for somebody. Imagine if you'd bought platinum at $780. Effectively, you'd be up to the point now where you would be breaking even because the premiums are so high on platinum. Or in most cases, if you get platinum for $100 over spot, you'd be smiling right now. Kellen L, what's up, Aussie? Silver Ripple says, I grabbed 1 ounce platinum a good while back at 816. Hey, fantastic buy, 816. Congratulations, man. You just made 170, called it about $168. No, a bit more, sorry, 170, 170, yeah, about 168, $168. Good man. $20 over spot. Geez, that is a bargain. That is a bargain. Silver Ripples, good man. Aussie Alchemist, he says, waiting for sun and rise and the banks to open. Aussie Alchemist is ready to go and withdraw his money. He's going to go and get some more gold or silver, I wonder. He's going to do a run on the banks. Aussie. Paranoid Philosopher says, as much as I like precious metals, metal up rise, it does make me feel uneasy for future economic hardship to come. Just me. Yeah, well, that's why we're in precious metals, everybody. This is the right time to be in precious metals. Let's have a look. RPM Limited says, yes, I saw your comment. Thank you kindly, SL. Super. So Kellen L says, Aussie. Okay, I'm going to close this door because I've got people coming through here. Just hang on one sec, guys. Jeez, it's like Baltic as well out here. There's like a cold breeze blowing through. It's like it's like it really cuts through you like a hot knife. Luckily it's not winter yet, but you can just imagine what it's going to be like. RPM Limit says many countries are stopping the export of cash. Argentina, China are the names that are on the tip of the tongue. Dare take a wild guess at Russia too. Burger Kings on Russia have accepted BTC for years. Good, wow, good grief. Thomas Robinson, let's have a look. He says, just sold 5 kilograms silver bar for $3,133. Fantastic. Taking advantage of the high prices. Good for you, Thomas. I hope you made some profit there. Jody Rhodes says, I just bought some. There you go. Jody just bought your 5 kilogram bar that you just offloaded there, Thomas. Mark B. Mark, how are you doing? Geez, guys, we're teetering on that 20. We're on 19 watching. This is great. Health Babe says, Silver Limey, I bought a couple of ounces when platinum was below 800. Health Babe, that's right. And you were saving your money for more. You said platinum. You want platinum down to 780, 760, and you were going to buy again. Look at where it is now. And how's your silver portfolio looking, Health Babe? It's got to be up. It's got to be in the green, right? Graham Stacker says, I made it finally. Graham Stacker, man, how you doing? We just hit the 20, guys. Thank you all very much. We just hit 20. It might fall off, but again, we've hit 20 watching, which is great. So again, thanks, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. We just dropped down. We just dropped from 20, but you know we're still up there at 19. RPO Limited said, SL, do a competition. Paid entry to sponsor channels the nearest to the price of silver on 1/1/20 at midnight wins something from your silver stack. That's not a bad idea, RPM. I'll definitely consider that. Graham Stacker. Silver Ripples. Way to go, Health Babe. That's awesome. Let's have a look. Jody Rhodes says, that's the Brexit breeze. Kellen L says, let it snow, let it snow. And then we've got Graham Stacker says, just traded 10 ounces of generic buffaloes for a 10-ounce A-Mark press bar. Wow, that sounds great. It's probably out of that 5 kilogram bar that Thomas just uploaded. They've probably already melted it. The Mule Over says, we love the medals, but everyone should have some freeze-dried food set aside. There you go. We got a prepper there. What, $20 already? We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. We're 50 cents away. Can you believe it, guys? Who would have said this when I started that road to $20, we were at 16, or I can't remember what it was, 15.50, and we were just constantly chipping away, and then eventually, I mean, look at where we are. We went up as high as 1958. Looking back, man, it's been a phenomenal ride. And it's interesting, the guys who didn't buy silver are not in that ride. The guys who didn't buy silver are not joining us, for this ride. Let's have a look. Oh, Mark B, sorry. When the cops asked John Dillinger why he robbed banks, he replied, because that's where the money's at. It was the government's insured money that he took. Hit resistance on the viewers. I know. Whoa, geez, I broke resistance, guys. I'm at 22 viewers. 22 watching. Fantastic. We just broke resistance. Can we create 20 as the new support and we can build up from there? Are we going to do it? Health Babe says, Silver Limey 79. Finally, my silver portfolio is in the green territory. I know, it's fantastic. I just offloaded some silver and bought some gold. And it's your favorite too, Health Babe. It's a graded gold coin. Can't wait to show you because it's an absolute stunner. Smash that like button. Let's get Limey over 20. There you go. We're hitting 23. We're on 23, guys. Fantastic. I love it. I must say the previous video had the most views probably in about 3 weeks of doing the every 2-day live stream, which was great. It was great to see that there's a bit more interest now, I suppose, in regards to precious metals, and people are more interested in looking at charts and seeing where everything is. Senor Crypto, how you doing? He says, instated buying silver at 78-1 silver to gold ratio, and all the way to 98-1. Now it's back down, selling at 60-1. There you go, Senor Crypto. That's an awesome way to put it. I know the ratio, I think it was 79 when I checked it earlier on, but it's looking good. I know in the last video there, it was at 83 2 days ago. Can you believe it? So, silver's just constantly winning one over. It's great to constantly see that. Let's have a look. Silver Steeler says, just smashed it ripples and high. Lol, Silver Limey. Silver Steeler, my man, how you doing? Silver Steeler says, hi, Graham. We need to do a sticker trade. There you go. Jody Rhodes says, only started in March. Only bought silver because of you guys. There you go, Jody. Well, it's glad to have you aboard, man. I'm glad you're here for the ride. Graham Stacker says, yes, Steeler, I love your logo. Again, I'm just making sure I'm going to crack on with the we're 46 minutes in, so okay, there we go. We're talking about addresses here. Good investment, says Thomas Robinson. Email me, Steeler. Let's have a look. So we'll leave the good investment up for Thomas. Let's get cracking with it. So we're looking at gold now, guys. Gold's having a bit of a run now by the looks of it. It's kind of woken up a bit. So if we have a look, again, I was just talking about this support level here. We're constantly above it. However, it's not as far away as silver is. Silver's got a lot more space, which means that it's able to keep the momentum going up. And what we seem to be doing is we seem to be getting close and then just going there. So, but I mean, again, it's still looking very good from a daily perspective. Our moving averages were way above them, which is great. That's what we want to see. We're not going to see it on the daily. There's our resistance, and we're hitting resistance currently at the minute. We've really got to get above that, maybe 1560, to get ourselves up that level. I'm going to put lines in. So let's put our resistance lines in. There's our resistance line right here. So what we do is we put our resistance lines from the previous high to the next high, and so on and so on. So that's where our resistance level is. The reason why I'm saying that's a resistance line is because this line here pretty much coincides with that, with where this last candle is sitting, and we're trying to get up above that. Once we get momentum, then we can knock on the door of that higher resistance level. We're going to put our support lines in. What's this on? Yeah, this is on the daily. So we're going to put our support line in here. And what we are starting to create is we're starting to create a sort of wedge. And then what's going to happen is as we put more and more buying pressure within that wedge, guys, that's when we get the hammer. We break through the resistance level and then we head up. So this is pretty much what gold's building up to. You can see it's had previous days of selling, but eventually it is warming up to something. And we can see it. There's our support level. We are above that support level, which is great. We're in the middle. However, we've got to really start tapping on that resistance and start working up. It'd be great to see. It would be seriously great to see gold at $1,600 an ounce. And believe me, we're $46 away. It's not that far, really. So gold's looking pretty good there. Let's have a look. Where are we? Where are we chat-wise? Wow, geez, the chats are just flying at the minute. This is great. Silver Steeler says, sick. I'm very sick. 4 days now. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. I hope you get some rest. Definitely feel better. Get yourself well. Take that vitamin C. Pump yourself full of medicine, and you'll be right as rain. The Mule Over says, when I bought 100 Silver Eagles, my wife looked at me like I was an idiot. Now she thinks I'm an absolute genius. That's how they think if they've got no idea what we're doing. And my wife, when I told her what I was getting up to, she was like, yeah, okay. And of course, I had to use my own money. I couldn't use our money. And she kept saying, "You're using your money, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm using my money." I was using my money. So don't anyone tell me that I cheated. I have to stop buying silver first. Working on it, says Ozzy. I tell you what, something, guys. I've got this plan. Like every month now. I'm gonna try and get a gold. I'm gonna buy like a half sovereign or something like that. It's only it's about 4 grams, 4 grams of gold. And if I can continually do that on a monthly basis, then it'll help grow my stack. So because I'm really, my silver profile is looking really good, but my gold profile is really small. So I need to start investing in buying some more gold. So that's what I would like to. I had a gold target of getting to an ounce by the end of the year. So I think I'm going to do it. We'll have to just keep tipping away, as they say in Ireland, tipping away. Silver Steeler says, I'll have winning image photography do it, Graham. She's fine. There you go. Let's have a look. RP Limited says a YouTuber swapped 80-ounce silver for 1 ounce of gold today. It was their last ounce of gold. 80 to 80 to 1. All in on silver for them. I think he should have waited longer. Well, already the silver ratio has dropped. So he could have waited a little bit, and he probably could have got closer to 78 at least, and scored he would have got a couple of ounces of silver. I do believe in a fairly balanced portfolio, rather not, because literally if you've got all your money in one thing, you're waiting for that one thing to actually go up. Whereas if you've got it dispersed over a certain amount, then there's a good chance platinum's going to go up. Your silver profile may not go up. However, your profits in platinum could obviously, if there's a dip in silver, we'll make up for that, which drops that profit down. And then you might see gold go up, which then means your overall profit level goes up, if you know what I mean. So always try and diversify when you can, because it just also means less. It means you're putting your profile at less risk because you have more options available. And I'm not saying buy copper, guys. Don't buy copper. Jeez. Copper is basically it's a collectible. It's not really from an investment perspective. Don't even go there, because you're better off sticking to platinum, gold, and silver. That's it. Maybe palladium if you can afford it. Opulent says, I'm also addicted to collecting bullion coins. There you go. He likes that. Thanks, Donald. That is Silver Stealer. We're still holding 23, guys. This is great. Silverline, great job for pumping silver. I've been pumping silver since it was $14. Health Babe, I've done a great job so far. I want to trade silver for a quarter-ounce gold coins. I don't miss 17 to 20 ounces. Jody Rhodes says, I heard someone say brass today. Yeah, I've seen they've started coming up with aluminium bars now and brass bars. I'm like, oh, come on, like, do me a favor. My stop buying point is $20. There you go. Silver Stealer's basically buying until he reaches 20. That's an awesome decision to make. Give me a sec here, guys. Right, there we go. I'm starting to get a bit dark in here. Silverlimy, thank you. Was that health pain there? Silverlimy, thank you. I'm very impressed with your performance. Yeah, I've been pumping it up, guys. We're moving up as well. We're trying to get above that 1950 level, so hopefully we can keep that up. Let's move on to the next chart anyway. So gold, to me, it's definitely going to be heading up higher. It's just a matter of when. We're falling into that wedge. Don't forget about that. We're moving into that wedge. Let's look at platinum. Oh, this is my favorite. Platinum, guys. Look at that. And guys, we really did come from the abyss when it came in regards to platinum. I mean, there's a typical move. So, that's my alarm clock. Right, geez, we're up to 25. Wow, again, thank you all very much for joining me on the live stream. Mark B says, Silver Lummy, I think I saw a tiger on St. Helena. I very much doubt it, Mark. You can eat just a few Silver Stealer. There we go. Let's have a look. He says, I get a family box and destroy it. Hey, I'm back, says Coin Collector. Health Babe says, Silver Limey 79, pump it over $20 resistance so it can challenge the next level of $22, $23. Once we get over 20, guys, man, it's going to be a different ball game. Performance, pump it. DB Stupid, man, welcome. Fantastic, man. Guys, this is going to be a phenomenal live stream. We're up to 26 listeners and watchers. What can one ask for, man? This is a rocking stream. But okay, let's crack on with platinum. I haven't got much time left. I've been talking too much. Forgive me. Right, there we go. So platinum, man, it's just boom. It's like that's a parabolic run. The only problem we have at the moment with platinum, guys, is now we're way overboard. I mean, look at our 20-day moving average there. That's this yellow one here. That's what our moving average is. If you have a look on this side, you've got EMA. That's what these lines are. You'll see the different colors. We got yellow, orange, reddish, and dark red. Call it that if you like. And our 20-day moving average is 893. We're almost $100 over our moving average. So my only concern is right now, and again, it depends on the amount of buyers coming in. We're $15 away, guys. $15 away from reaching 1,000. It's been ages since we've seen that. And in fact, I might even go back and see when the last time we saw silver at these prices. March 2018. There we go. Last year, March is when we had platinum at these prices. So $985 an ounce. Yeah. So my only concern for platinum right now is we could be in a overbought scenario where we're gonna have probably a day of some selling. It depends on how many buyers come in. Again, what is pushing it up is there's new buyers coming in. And it's pushing it up because generally, if you got the same buyers, they're going up. Eventually, they're going to sell, which is exactly what happened with this red candle. Then we had the same buyers again pushing in, and then it created more buying frenzy, and then it pushed up and pushed up with new buyers coming in. So don't forget that. So these new buyers now might hold on and then wait for either a consolidation or maybe a slight sell. That's what I'd be expecting tomorrow, is to see a bit of an adjustment. I'd love to see it. I really don't like these parabolic moves because generally the higher we go without a pullback, the more heavier the pullback's going to be. So guys, it's better off that we see a couple of days of an adjustment, sort of side on, and then of course we push up. But I mean, this is looking good. $985 an ounce. You know, who doesn't like platinum right now? I wish I had some platinum. Right, back to the chats. I'm going to skip through here and just go through. Let's have a Silver Steeler says, remember when the back of the box said, get your own box, bring it back. Graham Diamond, general elections looming. Prices could rocket. Brexit has been fantastic for precious metals. I'm not going to get into it, but personally, it just helps the metals go. I'm applying for some internship, JP Morgan. I wonder if they'll teach me how to rig the silver market. Silver Limey 79. I did not expect the platinum will move that quick. I told you, Health Babe. You know, how could you say you couldn't expect it? You've been watching my show or listening to my show, and I've said to you, platinum is building up for something because there is so much more move for platinum to go up. I told you, Health Babe. And probably majority of everybody here will probably agree with me. I told you all. Silver ripples, sure do. I got 2 family boxes and I rode it out in the hurricane. All is great here. How's the hurricane then? So he says, sure do. I got 2 family boxes. I rode out this hurricane. All great here. Well, that's fantastic, Silver ripples. Let's have a look. Thomas Robinson says, any Brexit? I wonder if they'll be making a silver coin to commemorate Brexit. That'll be hilarious. Silver Ripple says, right, Limey, expect a little pullback on PT as sellers gain strength. Yeah, because what you need is you're going to have to see that adjustment down, and that's what I've always said. It looks like your stream is stable today. I know all the comments are coming through really well. Everything seems to be doing. Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seek says it could be dangerous running with the bulls. Be a bit cautious, folks. Only fools rush in. You're absolutely right about that. And I've always said, don't chase the market when you see these parabolic runs, because what happens is you chase it, you're in at the top, right, guys? And what happens is the bulls are overexhausted, and you've just bought at $985 an ounce. And the next move could be one to an adjust down, and then we could end up seeing ourselves back at about a 960 level. So straight away, you're $25 down. So just be cautious. Do not be too hasty. And Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker hit the nail on the head. He says, I'm going to be at a hold, watch, and wait for a bit. That's how I'm like with Bitcoin right now. CoinGlitz says, good advice. Health Babe says, good point. I'm not buying. Health Babe, she says, meow. Yeah, she knows I'm right. Cram Stacker. I agree, waiting for that pullback to buy, and then I'm grabbing it like a madman when it does. Man, I can't buy any platinum this side. It's just too expensive. The platinum premium's about for an ounce is almost 200 euros over melt value. If anyone gets the hand on any platinum, like a 10th ounce or something like that, man, that would be great. Let me know how much it cost. A 10th ounce platinum would be fantastic. I just can't afford. Just a premium. Not whether I can't afford it, but it's just too expensive. RPM Limit says, please don't feel bad if you can only donate a small amount to this channel. The small donations will stack up into usable funds to run the channel. You know, SL is worth it. He has us back daily. RPM, man, that's such an awesome comment. Thank you very much, my friend. Really, your donation is well appreciated. And for those that haven't checked out the description, I've created a little Hall of Fame for donators. So anyone who donates, their name's going to go in there. And again, I will be doing a giveaway for donators. Again, thank you all. Thank you, RPM. Really awesome. Thank you for that comment. Really, it's awesome. Awesome to be appreciated. Let's have a look. Sorry, Silver Ripples having a good laugh there. He says, tell us your secret once you're in. Health Babe. Silver Limey 79. Good things are that I have some already. I am still happy with them. There you go. Lol, babe. You've been told. Senor Crypto. He says the trouble with ATH is all-time highs is everyone is in profit. Exactly that. Aussie Argument says, say no to FOMO. Let's have a look. We've got Silver Steeler. He says, peace all. I didn't have a lot of time before work. I smashed the like button for Limey. Thank you very much, Silver Steeler. All the best. All my old money subscribers in here, Limey, on this stream. Your resistance became support. It certainly did, didn't it? Fantastic. Silver Limey 79. My platinum ETF did not trigger when it went below $800. That's right. That's when you were waiting, and it's still waiting to be triggered, isn't it? Isn't it, Health Babe? Cheers, Silver Steeler. All the best. Graham Stacker there, he says, Lady Steeler, can't wait for the sticker trade, buddy. There we go. Jody Rhodes says it has to be the banks and investment money coming in. Well, certainly it's what pushed it up, and it was the same thing with silver. We just had those extra buyers come in. Obviously, once we broke through that support level, people were like, man, I've got to get in this. Because when something's running, it's like everyone gets excited. We're like, yeah, come on. Should I get in? Should I get in? Should I get in? Yeah, go on. Let me put my money in. Because they all want to be along for the ride. Sorry, I'm going to go through this. I'll fund the divorce, says Jody. Mark 10110 says, I want the price of gold to fall. I want to keep buying, but at these prices, it's painful. Graham Stacker says, I'll get you a donation, Limey. Love your channel, buddy. Graham, you're fantastic, buddy. I'll be sure to add you to that list. Thanks so much for the support. Health Babe, Silver Limey, I cancel my ETF order since it's big move. There you go. Right, guys, I need to crack on with this, otherwise my wife is going to be tapping on the door in a minute, asking me what the heck I'm doing. Right, so there we go. That's our platinum overview, and the next thing to move on to is palladium, everyone's favorite metal, but none of us seem to have any. I'm just waiting for this. I didn't even get the chart up. Let's go. Let's load this chart up. I've got to open up a new screen here. So there we go. Palladium, man. Palladium's had an amazing drive, considering where it was, guys. And I remember I said it dropped as low as 1383, and I did say, look, Palladium looks like it'll be a good buy. And then, of course, where are we now? From 1383, we're at 1557, and we're literally so close to actually breaking further resistance levels that we could find ourselves in a situation where we're getting up. Don't forget, all-time high for palladium is about 1610 or something like that. So it's definitely one to watch. And there we go. That's when we've had our big dips. Again, it's we're still very close here. It's a very close call here for palladium, but I mean, again, it's broken out. This is palladium on the daily. What are we up? We're up $16.58. Sorry, guys. So again, we're hitting a resistance level currently at the minute. There's our support lines. Again, we're not that far from reaching those higher highs. If anyone has any palladium, let me know. But again, we are coming close to it. And again, we just need to get more momentum. The tricky thing about palladium is one day it can be in the good books, and one day it'll be in the dumpster. So again, it's something to watch out for. But palladium, $1,557 an ounce. Let's have a look here. How are we getting on? Elf Babe says, Silver Limey, I'm feeling sad. Gold and platinum rise too fast, and I can't buy any. That's why I'm buying graded coins from now on. So for me, it's long-term investment-wise, something I'm definitely considering. But at least I'm buying some gold. But again, just watch those premiums and always buy the dips. Health Babe, just buy the dips. Buy the dips. Buy the dips. That's exactly what I keep saying, and you'll be in. The problem with me in Bitcoin is the dips happen, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure, and then it goes up, and probably I should have bought and then sold and then wait for the pullback. Health Babe may have Palladium. She keeps a good watch out for good investments. There you go, Donald. I love that coin. I got the PD 1 ounce Merc Proof. Oh, congratulations, Donald. Man, what a fantastic coin. Awesome. I'm sure you're super happy with that. Right, guys, let's crack on with this. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, everyone's favorite cryptocurrency. Bitcoin. Let's have a look. Where are we with Bitcoin? Obviously, it's had a bit of a slump there, and that's probably the reason why I didn't buy in, because we had this crash through. There's our resistance line, our support line. That is this line here. You can see here. Back there is where we had our breakdown, and then we even broke down below our support line here of the 100 moving average. We even broke down below that, but now we're back up here. Then momentum kicked in, and I think it bounced off gold, because gold all of a sudden had a really good rally. And then, of course, I think as far as my feeling was that Bitcoin ran off that, and of course then people started to put money back into Bitcoin. What's interesting enough, we broke through 3 resistance levels, maybe even 4 resistance levels, which is really cool. What I mean by 4 resistance levels is, if we have a look at Bitcoin here, we had this line here, which was resistance from a higher level. We literally broke through that. Then we had this resistance line from this level here, and we broke through that. We also had the 2 resistance levels, the 50 moving average, and then we also had the 20 moving average, which we broke through. And what happens, guys, I always say this, what happens when we break resistance? Resistance then becomes support, and we can build up from there. And that's exactly what we've done here. Is we've broken through this line, it's immediately become support, we bounced off that, and then not only that, the 50 moving average, we created support and we've gone up that. However, we've had a bit of a flat day, mainly selling. It'll be interesting to see how Bitcoin performs over the next couple of days. I would certainly love to see a pullback down to this level, at least to this support area. What's that? 10,100, and I'll probably consider offloading my XRP and putting it straight into Bitcoin. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm looking at how the market is performing here. Again, it may not be the case. Again, if it does go down to this level, I'm going to be keeping a close eye on it, because if it does, if there's lack of volume, what is going to happen is we're going to go down and we're going to break below that level. So again, I'd love to be buying back in this level here, this early 9,000 territory. I think everybody would. So I'm keeping an eye on it. Once momentum keeps going, that's when it starts gaining momentum, which is exactly what we've seen the last couple of days for Bitcoin. Right. Okay. So, okay. I thought for a moment there the chart didn't actually come up, and I thought I thought you guys were actually looking at me. Right. Silver Ripple says, Health Babe may have Palladium. That's right. We already came across that one. Thomas Robinson says, what about uranium price? Well, they don't do uranium on the charts here. I bet, Donald, that's my bucket list. Someone really wants some uranium. I don't see no dips. Aussie, be patient. Silver Ripples, nah, I don't, but I have quite a few junior gold stocks. There you go. She's got some stocks too. Graham Stacker, Mark having a good laugh. RP Unlimited says, love haters Bitcoin. It gives you 7,000 different emotions every day. You know what? I used to watch Bitcoin like a flipping hawk. The problem is when you put money in it, you're like, especially when the market was when it was fairly flat and the margins were very low, you've got to constantly keep an eye on it, because you might have that advantage where it shoots up immediately, and then you're like, right, there you go, that's my sell zone, or you might not see anything. But however, you don't want to lose money, so you've got to go, I better keep an eye on this. Silver Ripple says, I had a small order fill at 9,360. I'm holding till 12k again, then sell it. There you go, like it. Senior Crypto says BTC loves 10,800. It certainly does. Senior Crypto, it's like that next level. That's the way I always used to predict those levels. We would be at 10.4, and then I'd always say 10.8 was always a level, and it would always get to 10.8. Pass through it's in one direction or another about 14 times in the last 3 months. Yeah. Graham Stacker, No, keep that XRP, Limey. You've hung on to it long, man. Man, it's Graham. I've really got to make money back, and the only way I'm going to make that money back is if I put it into Bitcoin and take that money and get it out and constantly put it in. But I can't leave it in XRP anymore. It's a dead duck as far as I'm concerned. I mean, things might change once momentum starts to change. Yeah, then it might start moving up. So right now, I can make money putting it into Bitcoin, and then maybe I can sell it and buy some more. So that's the way I'm looking at it. I might consider doing that. Who knows? Wow, Donald, good for you. There we go. Mark says I have 1,200 pounds. I'm thinking of getting 2 full sovs, and then with the rest getting in, an Ethereum and split the rest between basic attention token and maybe Chainlink. Yeah, Mark, I don't really invest in anything other than the top 5 cryptos. So yes, I do know of a basic attention token. Just be careful. I'd say majority of the movements tend to be in the higher top, at least the top 5 coins. So that's what I tend to put my money in. It's also, they've been around for a while, so it's easier to, to get money back out of them. So I like the idea of the 2 full sovs. I'd love to get some graded sovs, man. I just picked up a PF69 2002 gold sovereign with box graded by NGC. I can't wait to get it, and I'll show it to you guys. I'm also sending some coins in for grading as well. So I've got 5 coins I'm going to be sending in for grading, guys. It's going to be really exciting. 2 proof coins, another Germania, and then I've got 2 nauticals. Jody Rhodes says, Mark, just send me the money. It'll be a better investment. Don't buy physical uranium. Yeah, I know. Well, I was going to say it could be a danger to your health as well. Remember that cryptos have not business behind. They are highly speculative. Yep. Well, it's more the technology you're investing in anyway. Jody Rhodes says, I have no faith in Bitcoin or anything else. That's Jody, he's into precious metals. Silver Ripple says, nice, Limey. I hope the 5 coins come back better than expected. I know I've got a nice bag of Litecoin, and it's gone up nicely compared to what it was. So that's probably one of my gambles currently. I wouldn't say gambles. That's probably the one I'm hoping that will change fortunes because of the halving that's happened. And again, it just takes a bit of time, momentum, and then we should start to see higher prices for Litecoin. So it'd be great to see Litecoin at $200 or something like that. Which to me, it's hit 140, so 200 seems pretty, within that sort of mark. Guys, this is pretty much where I'm going to leave you. I'm going to love and leave you guys, unfortunately. So we're down to 15. We went up as high, man, and we went up as high, what was it, 28 or 25 or something like that. The stream was seriously... Need to focus on my research. Thanks for the stream. There we go. Well, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for watching. As usual, and it's always an absolute pleasure to interact with you guys, and I'm very passionate about seeing charts, and again, I love to see precious metals move up. It gets me going. It gets everyone out there who doesn't like precious metals, man. It just brings a smile to my face whenever I see massive jumps in precious metals. Graham Staggett says, got my email from APMEX saying my algorithm will be delayed until October. Wow, algorithm, man. Jeez, okay. So sorry about that, Graham. That's such a long time, man. Guys, again, if you feel like donating is always welcome, please check the description for any donations that can be put through PayPal. And again, I'll be adding your name to the list, and we will be doing a giveaway. So definitely be involved in that. The giveaway I'll obviously finalize. If you guys want to take part, there's really no need. But if you really want to, I'd certainly appreciate it. But guys, thanks all very much. Have a great evening wherever you are. And as usual, I'm going to do the shout outs. So let's do Donald in New Mexico. We've got Graham Stacker. Silver Ripples says, Limey, your energy is great for a live chat. Yeah, I guess that's my nature. We've got Health Babe. We've got Aussie Alchemist, Thomas Robinson, Silver Ripples, Mark B, Silver Limey 79. Oh, that's me. No, just kidding. Health Babe. I've already said quite a few of these already. So Graham Stacker might be Jody Rhodes. We got Donald New Mexico. I think I've said his name twice as well. And we'll do a few more. We got Mark 10110, and we got Senior Crypto. I keep saying Senior. I keep thinking Senior. RPM Limited Top Man. He's the first one to come in with a donation. Aussie Alchemist. And one more. Who's it going to be? Thomas Robinson. That's it, guys. I'm out of here, and I'll see you all on Friday for the close, for the week's close. Let me know where do you think the price of silver is going to be at the end of the week? Yeah, come back to the video, please, guys. Come back to the video after it's loaded. Put your comments in there. Let me know what you think the price of silver is going to be at the end of the week. It'd be great to see. It's just for a bit of fun, and then we'll announce those. We'll announce the winner there on Friday's live stream. So, guys, I'll see you on the next one, and don't forget to put your comments in. See you soon. Bye for now.